Week 7 of the college football season brought upsets, redemption, and statement wins across the college football landscape. Now let's take a deep dive into Saturday's biggest matchups. Number 7 Indiana walks into Eugene not having beaten a ranked team on the road and ends number 3 Oregon's 18-game home streak. Final score Hoosiers 30, Ducks 20. Fernando Mendoza, the quarterback for Indiana, threw for 215 yards and the go-ahead touchdown in the fourth. Roman Hemby added 2 rushing scores, and Elijah Sarant sealed it with a clutch touchdown grab. Dante Moore of the Oregon Ducks threw 2 costly interceptions, and Indiana controlled the clock to hand Oregon its first Big Ten loss at Autzen. Down in Dallas, Texas shut down number 6 Oklahoma 23-6, and Arch Manning was sharp, completing 21 of his 27 passes, throwing for 166 yards and a touchdown to show. But the defense stole the show. 3 interceptions, including 2 from Malik Muhammad, and just 48 rushing yards allowed. Ryan Niblett's 75-yard punt return broke it open early in the fourth, and the Golden Hat stays in Austin. Back-to-back Red Rivalry wins for the first time since 2009. And now we take a look in Columbiana. The number 8 Alabama survived a thriller against number 14 Missouri 27-20. Ty Simpson threw 3 touchdowns, including a 4th and goal strike to Daniel Hill with just over 3 minutes left in the game. Missouri's Bo Pribula kept it close with 3 total scores, but Alabama's defense and a late Dijon Lee Jr. interception sealed it for the Tide. The Tide extended their win streak to 5 and ended Missouri's 15-game home streak. Out west, USC rolled number 15 Michigan 31-13. Walk-on running back King Miller went off. He had 158 yards on the ground and a touchdown, slicing through Michigan's top 10 defense. Jaden Mava threw for 265 yards and 2 scores, including a highlight reel grab by Makai Lemon. Michigan's Bryce Underwood hit a 69-yard strike to Andrew Marsh, but 2 red zone turnovers crushed their Wolverines' comeback hopes. USC racked up 491 total yards and earned its first win over Michigan since the 2007 Rose Bowl. In Oxford, number 4 Ole Miss survived a late scare from Washington State 24-21. Quarterback Trinidad Chambliss accounted for all 3 of the Rebels' touchdowns, 2 passing and 1 on the ground. Keewan Lacey carried the load with 142 yards on the ground for the Rebels. The Cougars made a late push, but the Rebels' defense came up clutch on the final drive. And Lane Kiffin said it best afterward: "We didn't play to our standard." But Ole Miss stays perfect at 6-0. And now for one of the last games I will talk about, and in the Deep South's oldest rivalry, Georgia took control late to beat Auburn 20-10, despite Auburn going up 10-0 going into the second half. Their 9th straight win in this series, and the turning point came just before halftime, when Auburn's quarterback Jackson Arnold fumbled at the goal line in a controversial call. It was stripped by Georgia linebacker C.J. Allen, and that play flipped the script instantly. Georgia shut out Auburn in the second half, outscoring the Tigers 17-0 and holding them to just 40 yards after the break. And Gunnar Stockton threw for 217 yards and adding a rushing score, while Allen led the Dogs' defense with 10 tackles and a sack. And take a look at this controversial play where Kirby Smart says that he was trying to clap and show them that they were clapping on defense to get them to jump off sides, but it clearly looks like he's trying to signal timeout there. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. And breaking news out of Penn State College. Penn State has fired head coach James Franklin after just 12 seasons. And this move comes less than 24 hours after a stunning 22-21 homecoming loss to Northwestern, capping a 3-game skid that dropped the Nittany Lions to 3-3. Athletic Director Pat Kraft thanked Franklin for his impact, but said the program needs new leadership. Franklin leaves with 104 wins, 6 double-digit win seasons, and a Big Ten title, but just 4 wins in 25 tries against top 10 teams. That's just not going to cut it for the Nittany Lions. Terry Smith takes over as the interim coach for Penn State for the rest of the season as it begins its high-stakes search for a new leader. Indiana shocks Oregon. Texas dominates Oklahoma. Alabama survives. USC rises again. Ole Miss hangs on. Georgia grinds out another rivalry win, and Penn State is looking to turn the page. And that's your college football weekend recap. Next week, more chaos guaranteed. I'll see you guys then.